Well, hello everybody and happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday, January 3rd, 2023. This is Lisa Freeman from stampingwithlisa.com coming to you live. And I've got a brand new card for you today and using different colors than I normally do because you know I'm a blue and pink and purple kind of girl. So today we're going to be doing some different colors. And hello everybody. And I got the inspiration for this card from a swap that I just hosted. So I'm going to show you the card that I kind of cased. And the one who did this card is Karen Pafford. So this was the card that she did, and it was a fun fold also, so it stands up like that. So that's her card. And then this is my card. So they're kind of similar. I used the same paper that she did and same colors and everything, but just a different fun fold, and just changed it a little bit, changed the words and stuff, and did an inside part. And hers just stands up, doesn't really have an inside. You write on the back like that. So I loved her card so much, I had to copy it. So I hope you like mine. So thank you, Karen, for that beautiful card. I love it, love it, love it. So definitely give you the credit for the original idea. And let me say hello to everybody. Oh my gosh, it's already like scrolled way past. Hey, Starla. Hey, Sue. Currently watching Ruth do another one sheet wonder. I know, right when I was getting ready to start the video and I turned, went on YouTube, I saw Ruth doing a live video and I was like, oh man, I want to watch her. But I had to start my own video. So unfortunately, she doesn't do them like for this time of the day, I don't think. So we're competing against each other tonight. Hey Jody, hey Sherry, hey Julie, hey Jan, hey Deborah, hey Lynn, hey Tony, hey Cynthia, hey Audrey, hey Kathy. Let's see, Annie. Looks like Desert Floral or something. Yeah, it is Desert Floral. No, wait a minute. I think it's called Desert. Delicate Desert is the paper, and Desert Details is the stamp set. So it's a lot of deserts in there. Hey, Terry. Hey, Sherry. Also just saw Ruth. Everybody's saying hello to each other, so I can't tell. I keep looking at the same names over and over, so I'm like trying not to say the same name twice. Hey, Angela. Hey, Therese. Hey, Diane. Hey, Loretta, Sharon. Oh my gosh, there's so many people. 77 people on in 2 minutes. Wow. I think we're breaking a record here. Hey, Brenda. Let's see. I'm trying to read the comments too. Well, hello, everybody. If I missed you, I'm sorry. We've got a ton of people on here. I'll have to go back and look at Ruth's video later. Oh, Spice Girl's on here. I was wondering where she was. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Oh, Therese, happy birthday. 11 inches in Minnesota. Minnesota. That's funny. Oh yeah, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I'll have to do myself a thumbs up. Let me tell you about my day. Oh my gosh, after we get started into this. So I did one with this stamp set the other day, which was this one using the greens. And so these are the colors that kind of come with the stamp set. It comes with 2 different packs of paper. It's like a suite with 2 different packs of paper. This is the stamp set, the Desert Details, and it comes with dies that match. So I used these dies on the last card, and comes with a bunch of different kind of Aztec-y looking, oh, my case broke. A little piece of plastic there. And I used that on this card, so I decided not to use it on this one and just do it kind of simple. This is a pretty simple card, but it does have a lot of pieces to it. I didn't realize that till after I was cutting everything, and I was like, man, this is like 10 pieces of paper. And I can't decide if I like the ribbon or not. So once we get to that part, I'm going to see if you guys like it with the ribbon or without. I was trying to put it behind the flower and it was too bulky. And then I put it over here, but I don't know if I like it or not. So anyway, I love, love, love this flower. It's so pretty. So let's see. So we're using this stamp set. The words are from Forever Fern. I really wasn't crazy about the words in the set. So you can use any words you want to. I mean, they're cute words, but I don't know. I was just looking for something little to go in there. So that's that. Let me show you the paper real quick. So this is one pack of the paper. This is the Delicate Desert. I keep wanting to say dessert, but dessert has 2 S's. So I used this piece right here and this piece right here. And the green is on the other side. So it's got the soft succulent, looks like Sahara sand, I think. Oh, this piece is really pretty. Look at that. That's like Cajun Craze and maybe Sahara sand or smoky slate. Not sure. I'm really totally not an orange person. I rarely do cards that have orange in them. And it's so funny because, you know, my mother was here and that's her color. She's very into earth tones and I'm not. I'm into pastels, like the pink and the purple and the blue. And she's like, why don't you ever do any cards with orange and rust and stuff? I'm like, because I don't like those colors. I said, if I don't like the colors, I'm not going to make stuff with it. Just like yellow. I don't like yellow that much either. But this is the paper. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And then you also have this paper, which is the dry brushed specialty paper. So I used this one that had the coral color in it. So it's gold and then it's plain on the back, just white. And then you got the green. So Karen did 2 cards. So half of her cards were the green and half were the orange. So I should have brought both of them because I got one of each. So I'll bring the other one next time. So next time, would you rather have, since the catalog goes live on Thursday, would you rather have like a catalog walkthrough with samples, or would you rather have a card video? Because I can do either one. Usually I do like a walkthrough with the new catalog. So if you want me to do that, go page by page, show you the new stuff and some samples with some of the stamp sets, we can do that. Or would you rather have a card on Thursday? Oh, I got some card winners today too. So winner of this one, the Bumblebee card. I've got 2 of these. One is Kathleen Sack 9843. And here's the weird thing. So when I was going through the comments today, and that was my story, I had to go through, go to Verizon again today. So, you know, I spent like 2 days at Apple. So today I spent the day at Verizon. And I'll tell you about that in a minute. But anyway, I was going through the comments on my phone looking to pick winners. And everybody's name had numbers after them. And I'm like, I don't remember anybody having numbers after their name. But now, like, I'm looking at the screen and I see your name, just your name. So I don't know if my computer has just the name and my phone has the name plus like a number after it. So I'll have to double check that and see. Or I don't know if it's just something with my phone today because they had to reset it again. So anyway, so Kathleen got that one. This one is Julie R5778. Same card. This one is Deborah Broski 8296. That's that beautiful, I forget what it's called. I can't remember what the name of that stamp set is. Adams Rose 001. This is that gorgeous. See, I don't know the name of anything yet. What is the name of this stamp set? I don't know. And then this is another one with the B. This one is William Callenbach. William, you get this one with the gorgeous bumblebee. So congratulations to you guys. If your name is one of these, make sure you send me an email at stampgirl2@cox.net. And don't forget, I've got the host code here for the next couple weeks. So if you want to place an order from today through the 15th, make sure you use this host code. You'll get a free card kit if your order is over $50. Here's the card kit. We just got a brand new one. So you get these supplies to make these cards if your order is over 50. And then if it's over 100, you get also the gems to go with it. So that's the host code. And these are what you get for a $50 order and for a $100 order. So I love having you as a customer, and you'll get those card kits in the mail. And then the ones that ordered for last month, the 16th through the 30th, I'm working on those, so they'll go out this weekend. And then don't forget Celebration and the new mini catalog start January 5th, which is Thursday. So today and tomorrow are the last chance to get anything from the holiday or the clearance rack before all that stuff is gone. Okay, so here's what you need. A piece of 4 1/4 by 11 pale papaya, and so it's cut long ways, and then I scored it at 4 1/4 and 5 1/2, and then a piece of white 4 by 4, a piece of, that's for the inside, a piece of 4 by 4 of the designer paper. I don't know why that's not staying down flat. The Delicate Desert, and then a piece of 3 1/2 by 3 1/2 dry brushed metallic. We've got a scrap of white. I'll put that down here. I'm running out of room. A piece of 3 by 3, also from the Delicate Desert. And if I say dessert, I'm sorry. I just keep wanting to say that. 1 by 4 Delicate Desert, and 1/2 by 4 the DSP, the dry brushed one. And then you also need a scrap of pale papaya to stamp this and cut it out. So I'm not putting that on the screen, but that's what you need. So see if you can squeeze all that into one photo. And let me read some comments real fast. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Annie, who is Ruth? Oh my gosh, Ruth Trice, Artful Stampin' with Ruth. She's awesome, awesome, awesome. Just go to YouTube and look up Artful Stamping with Ruth, and you'll find her. She's in the UK. Catalog, walkthrough, card, both. Walkthrough and a card. Walkthrough. So I'll tell you about that in a minute, the phone. Ugh, so frustrating. Hey, Mel. Oh, it's Melanie's birthday, too. Happy birthday. Love the card. Thank you. Congratulations to the card winners. Love the suite. Thank you. Okay, we only had about 5 people comment if you would rather have a walkthrough or a card on Thursday. Catalog walkthrough with my swap samples or a card. Oh yeah, Debbie, how is your husband doing? Hopefully he's better and not still in the hospital. Ruth is very, very good. I love her. She's one of my favorite people to watch. And she's the one-sheet wonder queen. You know, you guys all have snow, and you know what's so funny? We were like freezing cold the other day, and now it's been like 70 degrees the last 3 days. But it's supposed to drop down, I think, on Wednesday or Thursday, back to the 40s again. All right, we're getting half and half. Walkthrough, card, walkthrough, card, walkthrough. Both. I can't do both because that would be like a 2-hour video probably, because the walkthrough will take at least 30 to 45 minutes. Let's see. Love when you do the walkthrough. All right, I think I'll do the walkthrough and save my card for Saturday. You guys are so funny. Oh, dang, and I have a joke and I forgot to print it out. Oh, man. I had a joke and I didn't print it. And I can't remember. Oh, wait. I think I do remember. I think I do. It's a blonde joke. Another blonde joke. Okay. Audrey says she'll be the tiebreaker. Walk through. Nicole says, no, I want a card. Sandy says, walk through. I want to see the swap cards. The swap cards are good, too. Yes. Yes. Lots of good swap cards. Okay, so let's get started. So this is an easy card, really. Oh, and I got to show you my trick here. Paper saving trick. So I have this punched out. So what I did, because I wanted to punch it out of this, so you only get 4 sheets of this in a pack. And I didn't want to waste any, so I punched this out of the middle. And then that way this covers it, so you'll never know. So whenever you use the real expensive specialty paper, always make sure you like cut something out of the middle. So at least you're not wasting this just by covering it up. You know what I mean? So I cut that out ahead of time. So that's my little tip there for you. And I love doing that. Anytime you have any kind of paper, you can do it, but especially the metallic papers because they're so expensive. And you only get 4 sheets in that whole pack. But it's, I mean, it's not really expensive because there's only 4 sheets. I don't think it's that expensive, but still, you always want to save some paper when you can. Okay, so I'm wrapped up in a blanket here. I gotta chill, and I'm like so cold, so I got this blanket on. I took a nap today. After I got home, I was exhausted. And I made my card real quick, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna go lay down. So I was so frustrated when I left there. All right, so this piece, we're not going to do anything. This one we can go ahead and glue down right on top. I love the back of this too. It's so pretty. So I got up this morning, I had all these errands to run, and I said, well, I'll go to Verizon first because they get really crowded. So I wanted to get there like right when they opened. And so I got there about 9:15, and there was only like a couple people there. I was like, yes, good. They're not that crowded. So, and within about an hour, it was packed. And I didn't even realize you could make an appointment there because somebody came in with an appointment. I said, oh, I didn't even know you guys did appointments. And the lady said, oh, yeah. She said, usually if you don't have an appointment, you got to wait hours. But I just got lucky and got pretty much seen right away. But I was there for 2 hours because she tried to fix it and she couldn't fix it. So basically they did every single thing that the Apple people did. And it still, you know, has all these little kinks in it. And a couple people suggested a certain thing reset with the eSIM card. So they reset the eSIM card. So I got a new eSIM card, but that didn't fix it either. So what it's doing is it's freezing up on apps and stuff. And then it's also, so this is actually Calypso Coral that I'm using to ink it up. And this is a brand new pad because I couldn't find I have 3 Calypso Coral pads. I couldn't find them. So I opened a new one. I happen to have a pack of like the whole ink pads in that family. So go ahead and just stamp that. And oh, that stamp is so pretty. It's one of those distinctive ones. And we're also going to stamp that on our scrap paper. I mean, not scrap paper, our inside of the card. So it's freezing up. And then also I can't get, when I send group messages to my like team or to anybody, I'm not getting all of them back. So if I have a group message with say 10 people, I only get like half of them, but everybody else is getting them all, but I'm not seeing them. So it's very frustrating and it's overheating. It's doing a whole bunch of other things, but so anyway, the lady tried everything and then, oops, I still need that one. So then she had to call the Verizon line because evidently they can do stuff she can't do. Well, that took forever. Hold on. Sorry. Get a little water. So when you call them, they put you on hold like 50 times while they do something, and they kind of remote your phone and stuff. All right, I'm stamping the hello in the same color. And hopefully I get this straight. Oh, good. All right, I think I'm done with that color. So we just had to sit there and wait while the guy kept doing stuff on my phone. And all right, so what I did is I put this through the die cutting machine and then it just pops right out. So now we got that done. So magic of TV, you just put it through the die cutting machine. It has a die that matches exactly. So you just line it up just like that. And I always use Post-it tape to hold mine down while I run it through. So that makes it quick and easy. All right, and then I just ripped this. So I ripped one side, ripped the other side, and then let me get that scrap paper back again because we're going to stamp. And I couldn't find my pale papaya pad, so I had to use Petal Pink. Somewhere I looked in everywhere I could find. I have 2 of them, and I couldn't find either one. So we're using Petal Pink, which is just a little bit lighter. Petal Pink is the lightest of the shades, and then Pale Papaya, and then Calypso Coral. So I'm just going to stamp that flower right on top of my hello, just to give it some color. And if you want, let me do a little bit more. I'll do some over here on the side. Well, that barely shows up. That's better. Okay, so there's my word. And that flower is pretty too. All right, so then let me glue this down on the inside. I'm gonna glue this part first. And sometimes if you have ribbon or something, you want to put that ribbon down before you glue this piece down. So anyway, we called the Verizon people, and after about an hour, the guy couldn't fix it. So he kept like turning my phone off and on and doing all this stuff. And we'd sit there and wait and wait and wait. And then he's like, okay, now try it. And it still was doing everything. So he goes, okay, well, I'm going to have to escalate this to level 2. And I was like, great. So I had all these errands to run. I had to go to the post office and drop off the swaps that I had to mail back. And then I was going to go to Sam's, and I had groceries to pick up at Kroger between 11 and 12. So anyway, long story short, after I sat there, the lady's like, we're just going to give you a new phone. I said, okay. Well, then the guy says, oh no, she bought the phone November 1st. Today is January 3rd. So she's 2 days out of the 60-day warranty through Verizon. So now she has to get her replacement through Apple. And if you've been watching, you all know what Apple said. They won't replace the phone because it's a software issue and not a hardware issue. So I told them that, and I said, I've already been to the Apple store, you know, several times and on the phone, and they said it's a Verizon issue, and they won't replace the phone. And so the manager, I was dealing with the manager all day, and she was like, I'm just going to get you a new phone. She said, I don't even care. She said, I'm just going to do it. Well, then she tried to do it, and it wouldn't let her put in some Q number or something. She said, this is ridiculous. She said, because at that point I had already been there like 2 hours. And I'm like, I'm never going to get anything done today because I've been sitting here forever. And so it's like every day I have off, I'm at either Apple or Verizon, you know, with this phone. And it's just driving me crazy. All right, so now we're going to put some tape on the back and put our little cutouts. So when I cut this out, you get the main piece. You get this piece, which is the main one. So I'm going to have that one come out like the side here, like that. But then you get all these other little pieces that come from the inside of this. So you can take those, don't throw them away. And you can put those up here too, like so. And I have some more over here that just fell off. So I was so frustrated. So anyway, I stayed at the Verizon store with the lady and the guy on the phone until 11:45. And I'm like, I have got to go because I still had to go to the post office. And I figured I wouldn't get anything else done. So I had to pick my groceries up by 12. So I was so mad. So the lady's like, well, I'll call you later and let you know what happened. So she was just going to stay on the phone with him and see what they said. So they're still trying to get me a new phone, but I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm really just aggravated because I feel like, you know, it's not working right. It hasn't been working right since I got it. And then, oh, let me put dimensionals on the back of this. And, you know, those phones are not cheap. They're like really expensive. And they even said at the Verizon store that they're having a ton of people with the same issues. But, so they've run out of phones at the store, which means they can't replace it at the store. They have to order one. So they have phones at the store, but they're only for new customers. They're not replacement one. So I'm just going to put a teeny bit of glue on the back of these. And so, but the manager, she went and got one in the back and she tried to give it to me, but she couldn't get it to scan like for free. So she's like, oh, she was as frustrated as I was. She was really nice. I will say that about them. They were super, super nice in there. Okay. And this one goes over here. Let me glue that down real quick. And that goes right in the middle. I love this metallic paper. It's so pretty. Oops. All right, so now we're going to try and put this down without getting glue on anything. Looks like tentacles coming out of the flower, like an octopus. Oh, after our last video, so I went and did research on the shells to figure out which ones were which. So I looked up all the shells. And I found out, I don't think the picture's right on the stamp set that we used because pearls come from oysters, and that is not an oyster shell that the picture with pearl is. So this one I'm just going to glue down flat. So next time I use that stamp set, I'm going to have to label all of them and see which one's which. But a clam, I mean, an oyster and a mussel look very similar, except one is black and one is kind of like whitish gray. All right, so there's our hello. Then we're going to put some of these festive pearls, which these carried over from the holiday mini. And I'm so glad because I love, 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 love them. So we're going to put those on. So I'm just going to use the gold ones here. Put some of these, let's stick it right in the middle of that thing. It's so quiet in here. Wish I could hear you guys talking. That'd be fun. If we had like Zoom video. Okay, so put some pearls on there. Then I've got Wink of Stella. So we're going to do Wink of Stella on the flower and make it really shiny. And I think like when we first started the video, you guys could probably see it because I could see it on my computer. The shimmer all over. I'm going to spray shimmer spray too. And, but this has like extra shimmer. So I'm just putting sparkle all over, like kind of just the dark areas. So I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you see it? Read some comments. Oh my gosh. Oh, I think I can see it. Let me see if I just tilt it a little bit. Can you see it? All right, let me go back. Mel is a blonde. That's funny. Trying to listen over the sound of scraping paint. Ugh. Go wild. Good paper saving tip. Thank you. I cut the middles out of cardstock too. I think sometimes I do, but not that much. But on the paper I do. Connie Stewart does that too. Starla agreed. Lisa, talk really fast on the catalog. I talk fast anyway. I usually talk really fast because I get nervous. I hope I'm not getting a cold. I'm kind of getting like nasally a little bit. Although it seems to just happen mostly when I'm doing videos. But I was laying down taking a nap. Cutting out the center of cardstock also reduces weight. Oh, never even thought about that. Great to know, Nicole. Yes, Starla does a thing for every video, but she just does them for me for the card kits. And she's awesome and puts up with my crooked cards because I've always got them crooked. So can you guys see this shimmer on there right now? And look at the sparkle. I think this paper just like sparkles so much. Oops, I forgot to press those down. Okay, there we go. Oh, so pretty. Love it, love it. Okay, so which one do you like better? With the bow or without the bow? Because I can do a bow real quick. Melanie is leaving. Oh, gotta go now. We'll watch the replay. We may be halfway there. Life has been so much for the prayers. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Yeah, we got 152 people watching, only 77 thumbs up. So half of you guys need to give me a thumbs up. Stamping off creates a different flower type. It looks more like a dahlia on the envelope. It does kind of a little bit look like a dahlia, but not as big of a thing. I love that dahlia from last year. Well, Apple says they can't give me a new phone unless it's a hardware issue. Apple says it's a software issue. And so they can't replace it because it's not a hardware issue. Verizon says that it's a phone issue because they're having a lot of complaints about the same thing and they've replaced a lot of phones. But because mine is 60 days, well, 62 days old, if I'd come in last week, they would have just given me a new phone. But now that it's 62 days, they said Apple has to give me a new phone. So I'm really aggravated because I have the Apple care thing that you pay extra, you know, to replace the phone. And I also have the Verizon thing to replace the phone if anything happens to it. But just because it's not working, I guess they don't consider that replaceable, a cause for replacement. But I mean, the manager definitely said I should get a replacement. So I don't know. But Verizon said they're going to try and contact Apple to get me a new phone. Because the people at Apple didn't want to give me one, but I don't know. Phone issues are frustrating. Yes, they are. Oh my gosh. Because I've spent so many hours between the two of them in the last couple weeks. It's crazy. And yeah, car issues too. Okay, let's see if I can remember the joke. Okay, Blonde walks into the doctor and the doctor says, "What's wrong?" And she says, "Well, every time I touch my arm, it hurts." And she said, "And then I touch my head and it hurts." And she said, "And then I touch my leg and it hurts." And he says, "Well, that's because you broke your finger." It was a little bit better than that, but that's basically the gist of it. I thought that was cute. Yes, car trouble is the worst. And it's bad if you're a single girl because they always screw you over at the car place because they're like, "Oh, here's a single lady. She doesn't know anything about cars. We'll just tell her it needs everything under the sun wrong with it. And it's going to be $1,000. And that's what they do. And that's another thing. My car has extended warranty. But every time I go there for anything at the dealership, they come up with some excuse why it's not covered by the warranty, which is aggravating too. Okay. Oh, you like that joke? I thought that was funny. Smash it. Get an Android. I don't want an Android though. I've always had Apple and I never have had a problem with an Apple. Yeah, they do need to recall the 14s because there's definitely an issue with it. What? Starla says husband states he hopes you don't add another day of video as Tuesday is crockpot dinner, Thursday is leftovers, and Saturday is on his own. Usually a sandwich. So Starla's husband loves me. That's so funny. Yes. Jody, I would not get the 14. And I didn't want the 14 either, but when I went to Verizon to get a new phone, they had a deal where you got the new iPhone 14. And I said, "Well, can I just get the 13? Because I really don't want a brand new phone because the new ones always have issues." And the guy's like, "No, it's just for the 14. And they didn't even have any 13s. So that's why I got the 14. But I've never had a new phone. I always go, like when I had a 6, an 8, an 11, and now the 14. And I always got mine, like when the 7 came out, I got the 6. And when the X or XR, whatever it was, came out, I got the 8. And then when the 12s came out, I got the 11. And so I always go like one back from where the new ones are. So it's cheaper. Plus, it's usually they have everything worked out. But so this time I wanted to get the 13 because I usually get one like every couple of years. But I have an iMac, an iPad, an iPhone. So everything coordinates together. That's why I like getting the Apple stuff. Yes, Starla, that's funny. Spice Girl is blonde too. Lisa is only blonde when she dyes her hair. In the summer, she gets highlights, and then she's a little bit blonde. Okay, so nobody said anything about the ribbon. Did we decide ribbon or no ribbon for the card? What if what if we all called Apple and complained? Yeah, you'll be on the phone all day because they're slow. Yeah, I love my Apple, but Apple products usually, this just is driving me crazy though. No bow, no ribbon. Okay, so you guys think no ribbon. Oh, I haven't sprayed the car. Oh, thanks for reminding me. Nope, I have not sprayed it. Give it some more shimmer. So let me show you. All right, can you see all that sparkle on there now? I just inhaled that alcohol. Oh, Mimi, you just got here just in the nick of time. Okay, so nobody, oh, people commented way back. I must have missed it. Okay, without. Wow, that was unanimous. Everybody says no bow. Audrey wrote a whole paragraph on the bow. I'll have to go back. Hold on, let me scroll back up there. Audrey, without bow, it keeps flower as focal point unless bow was under flower. Well, that's what I tried to do originally. I had the white ribbon like kind of, you know, zigzagged on the back, taped down, but then when I put it down with this part, it was too bulky, so it wouldn't work. And then I tried just wrapping it around this, and just having like a knot, but I didn't like that either. So I already had made the bow. I just put it on there. So that's the inside. That's the front. So there you go. So we're all set. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff for me. And I've got lots and lots of new videos on the new catalog that starts on Thursday. So it goes live, I think it goes live at midnight. I'm not positive. I'll have to double check that. But don't forget the celebration. So I'm going to do the walkthrough for you guys and show you some cards. So it goes live January 5th, which is Thursday. I don't know what time, but I'm hoping it's midnight. It probably is midnight Mountain time. So this is all free stuff in here. For every $50 you order, you get free stuff. And there's a really, really good joining special that starts Thursday. So you can get a free mini embossing machine that's blue and $175 of product for, well, you can, I think there's 3 different choices. So you can still get the $99 kit without the embossing machine and $175 of stuff. Or you can get, hold on, let me look. I forgot. Option. Okay. Oh yeah, for $99 you get $175 of product. Or you can get the original white machine or the blue machine. This is the mini embossing machine. And your choice of $175 of product for only $129. So you get $175 plus the mini embossing machine for $129. So basically you're getting it for half price plus $175. So if you're not a demonstrator and you want to get a great deal, you want to sign up on January 5th or during January and February. So, let me see. My engine light came on. Oh. Well, that was nice, Betty. They fixed your car for only $50. That's never happened to me. They always find something wrong with it. All right, Loretta, I got free stuff coming. All right, you guys. When she opens her mouth, shimmer will shine. Yeah, I'm choking on the alcohol. Marry a mechanic. That's what I need to do. Marry a mechanic, a rich mechanic who has good health insurance so I can quit my job. All right, you guys, take care. I'll be back Thursday night, hopefully. I have one of my girls out with the flu right now, so I've been covering shifts and all that stuff. So hopefully I'll have that shift covered Thursday night. But I'll see you guys soon, and hopefully we'll do a walkthrough of the new catalog with my swaps on Thursday. So take care, everybody. Have a great next couple days, and don't forget, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, all that good stuff for me, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.